Hello, hello, hello. So I had to come, well, I wanted to start live a minute early because I'm at my destination. And yeah, I didn't want to get all discombobulated. Hold on. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, you on yet? Okay. Hey. Hey, Alana. Hey, Shell. I can't hear you. Hold on. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Now I hear you.
Now you're gonna be loud in the office. I was trying to keep you in my ear.
Oh, but yeah, I wasn't hearing you though. Hey, Michael. Hey,
And
Kirsten. Hey, everybody. So, welcome to
Kendra,
Unzipped Melodies with me and my co-host Michelle Thomas. So I'm gonna have to go to a premiere. So today has to be 30 minutes for me. I told the person holding the ticket, I'm like, I'll be there after my show. I told we will be here. I don't care what's going on. We will be here
right?
every night,
Yes,
7:30
yes,
or
yes.
1:30 your time. So yeah, how's your week gone so far?
It's been very interesting. It's been very interesting. Seriously, I can't really express the level of craziness that I've experienced, but it's also been awesome because it feels my birthday. So
Yes,
yay!
everyone, please wish Michelle a happy birthday. Her birthday was Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So please wish her a happy birthday. She's still celebrating, and it's
I
awesome.
celebrate for a whole month.
Hey, hey, Sister Jean. That's my. I don't say I hate saying ex stuff, but my former sister-in-law, Jean Parks. Carly,
Hey, Gene.
Carly, where are you? Carly, now the one that I'm going to the premiere with, she on the live. Now she's supposed to. Hey,
Tell
Ron.
her to get in line.
Yeah. Oh, Sherry got the ticket. This is through her company. They produce films, and so she asked me to come to her
Oh,
premiere. So anyway,
awesome. Thanks, Kendra.
yes, Michelle is a younger age of.
Shh, 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 shh.
Michelle's 5 years younger than I am, and I'll be 49.
Thanks. Well, we said the truth. We said all truth comes out. So,
Right. So yeah. So what we want to talk about today is the power of solitude, and
yes,
some of y'all can
yes.
see the. Before we go on, please share this video. Invite your friends, your family, your enemies to listen on in.
Yes,
The power of solitude. Solitude. When I looked it up, it said the state or situation of being alone.
yes.
And instantly, people, when you think alone, people try to tie it in with the loneliness. And being alone does not necessarily mean you're lonely.
Correct,
And I
correct.
speak from experience. And I've been in
Right.
solitude for a while. And it's not that loneliness comes with it sometimes, but I'm not lonely all the time. Sometimes you just have to be
Correct.
by myself. And I found out being alone, I learned more about me and what Dorrey desires and what Dorrey needs. And
Mm-hmm.
and in that I find strength in being my own person and not being what everyone wants me to be. That's what
Right.
being in Germany has definitely been a state of solitude, and
Right. Right.
I enjoy my time at home. And people, my friends, were like, "Oh, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that." I'm like, I'm good. I'm really good with it. But there is a power of solitude, finding who you are, being able to be centered,
Yes.
where you hear clearly and get
Mm-hmm.
direction to where you need to go. And if you have a bunch of people around you talking to you and saying this and giving their opinions, you get confused. So you have to
Yeah.
find the time to be alone and have solitude in your atmosphere where it's just you, yourself, in your higher being. So
Yes.
that is my scent right now. Would you want to add on to it? Hey, Raymond. Oh, it's Raymond's birthday
Well,
today. Before we go on, happy birthday,
uh,
Raymond. Everybody wish Raymond
happy
a happy
birthday, Rain.
birthday.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I would sing, but that ain't my calling. So anyway, no, but I agree about solitude because, there are times when I sit in my car and it's just a peace that I have to sit in my car and, I'm parked. I don't close my eyes while I'm driving anymore, but to sit and just think and to gain that it's a like you said, that peace and that power that comes over, that even like in the midst of not, and it's not about studying so much, and it's not about people say, oh, I pray. Yes, that's powerful. I'm not telling you not to do that, but sometimes just to sit in silence
Yeah.
and just allow yourself to become aware of everything that's around you, and then to be able to block that out and to go into that peace and that quietness, it gives you such a better understanding of how you are. That, if for some people who have been sick in their bodies, they don't really realize how sick they are until they sit for a minute and allow their body to settle. And when you settle, then you get a better understanding of what it is, or what's off, or what's on. So it's a lot of different things about solitude that is very powerful. And for
Yes.
me, especially when I write my poetry, there are times when I sit there and before I can even write anything, I literally have to just go, okay, God, like, this is my quiet time. This is what we're going to do, and let's just, it's just me and you. And as I'm saying, it's just me and you. After a while, I got to shut up that
Right.
I'm not even talking, and I
Exactly.
just let him pour.
Exactly. Because that's so many times we be like, that's the, and God, I need you, and I need you to do this, and then do this, and do this. Sometimes you need this. Most times we need to shut up and listen
Yeah,
and hear.
honey.
Because if we're
Whew.
talking all the time, when are we listening? And so,
Right,
and I don't want him to make me be quiet. Because,
right.
okay. And I said, I don't need
Mhm.
him to make me. As we have self will, but we can learn to shut up and listen and hear what's the next direction for our lives. And
Right.
I'm living and learning this every day. I'm telling you, I appreciate the times when I'm just sitting in my apartment with nothing to do, because first of all, it's fueling me and giving me energy for what I have to do down the road. But if I'm always busying myself, I got to do this, I got to do this, I'm gonna be worn out when the call is ready. When I have to do what I have to do, I'm gonna be worn out already, and I have the proper strength that I need to be effective in what I have to do.
Right. Right. Right.
Hey everybody. Hey Keisha. Hey Michelle. Yeah. So solitude. So don't, those single people out there. Um, we're talking to everybody, because even people that are married or in a relationship, you need your time to be alone also, to be the
Yes.
better you, so you can know how to tend to your mate. So but those single people out there, I want you to be encouraged that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with you. You're not a misfit. I think.
Listen.
Mhm.
Oh no, I was agreeing. I was agreeing.
Yeah. So I'm living and learning this walk, that we just have to be there, and whatever state we in, to learn to be content in that time and that season. Because it's not to
Right.
say that you can be in that season always, but while you're in the season, be equipped for battle. I think go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say, um, I was actually just talking to one of my coworkers a little while ago, and we were laughing about the matching website and the eHarmony website, and
Been
I
there.
was saying about how, but I was saying, like, in the midst of me like going through all the questions, and I started really thinking. I was like, oh, Michelle. You sure somebody wants you? Because like some of the way I answered some of those questions, it made me think, and it made me really look at it. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because when you're in solitude and you're allowing yourself to learn yourself
Right.
and allowing yourself to really become aware of who you are,
Mm.
you have that opportunity to really say, like, who I am and what's important to me and what's not important to me. I've been in different relationships where I thought that, the finances were the most important part. And then in some situations it was, and in some situations it wasn't.
Yes.
But in the midst of that, I realized like where I was, and like even when we talk about when you're around so many people, you can be in solitude in the midst of
Yeah. Definitely.
everybody around you because
Definitely.
you shut them out. And you have to gain that power to know that I can do this
Right.
and I can go into myself. Just make sure you come back out. Don't
Mm.
stay in solitude and become a hermit. Okay, we're not saying to pull yourself away to the point that you close yourself off and you get so comfortable that you become timid. It's not supposed to be um what is it? You're not doing it to be like a turtle.
A
Like you're not pulling
recluse.
into the shell to stay. Yeah, yeah, recluse. Thank you.
Mm.
But you're doing it so that you can take time. It's everything is it's a season for everything. So there's a time where you need to pull back.
Think about
Go
Dave.
ahead.
David was in the cave of Adullam, and when he was in the cave of Adullam, he was preparing for battle. At that point, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he was a great warrior already known, but he had to be snatched from the limelight and go and put in the cave with other people that were
Yeah.
despondent, all that, where they were isolated from everything else that was going on because he was being prepared for a greater work.
Yes.
So sometimes
Yes. Yes.
we may start, we may be in the limelight, and then and sometimes we have to go and be shut away. So
Yes.
regardless of where you've been, what you doing now, oh, wait a minute, what's happening? It seems like nothing's happening for me. Don't think the negative of it. Think the positive thing. Okay, maybe it's for the next realm that I'm going. I need to be isolated so I can be equipped better. I can be more
Yes.
knowledgeable of where I'm going.
Yes.
And the thing is, if we always think the negative of it, we're never going to get the positive thing from it to grow, help us to grow. We think, oh,
Right.
I'm just this, and no, let's think. I am more than this. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm an
Yes.
overcomer. So therefore, and for me to overcome, I have to have some things in my bag, the right equipment, the right strength, the right things that he's speaking to me. I need to have that embedded in me. So when I step out, when I'm presented before that
Mm-hmm.
the people again, that I'm prepared, I can handle my blessing. I can handle the manifestation of the miracles
Yes.
because I've been equipped
Powerful.
in my isolation, in my solitude.
Yes, yes. And you know what? It's crazy because I was just talking to someone today and we were referring to, they put a post out about Steve Harvey or something about losing his job or something. And she was saying how, people always laugh about when people see the negative, but it's really a setup sometimes when people go down. And we talked about that slingshot,
That's right. You have to go
how you
back.
get pulled back.
That's right.
And when you get pulled back, in the midst of you being pulled back,
Propel.
you are gaining strength. You
Yes.
are, that resistance against the tension. Like it's a slingshot. It comes back so far and it's so tight
Right.
that when it's shot up,
Right.
you soar. And that's the same thing with when you seclude yourself, when you go into solitude, you are pulling yourself back from all of the things around you that are distractions. You are
Right.
pulling yourself back from the nonsense, and sometimes you're pulling yourself back from loved ones. See, people always say like, oh, you don't want to come to this event, you don't want to come to that event. I can't go to every event. Some events I want to go to,
Hmm.
so you should let me know and I can support you. But if I can't make it, or if I'm not supposed to be there and I pull myself back, don't look at it as me being negative, but like you said, know that I'm preparing myself because where
Right.
I need to go, like you said, you have to be fortified. And it's a lot of times when you just, yes, yes. If you, it's peace. Peace is a serious thing. When
Okay.
you
So
pull yourself away,
what Raymond was saying. How do you know if you are in a time of peace? You recognize it. You can tell from the inside. If you listen to, inner that inner being in us letting us know, we know when it's time we need to shut down. That's what I was gonna say. We know when, okay, I need to shut it down. Because you know yourself. You know this.
Yes.
Okay, I need to go back because I feel that negative side of Dorrey. I feel that dark side.
Right.
Sometimes I need to pull away and get myself together. This because that means I've stretched myself out too thin. I have allowed myself to be infiltrated and infected by
Right.
those that have been connected to me and not releasing it. So that's when you know. That's how Raymond had asked that question. That's when you know inside you. I need to pull away. Even when friends, you got
Yes.
my best friends, but sometimes we got to
Yes.
just be separated, and
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
It doesn't say that we don't have no love for each other. No, it just I'm number one. I have to tell people all the time. Remember, you are the star of your story. Everyone
Yeah.
else are walk-ons or co-stars or whatever, but you're the star. You're the main star. You're the headliner.
Yeah.
And we
Yes.
have to remember that. We always forget. We always try to
Yeah.
put everyone else in front of us, but we are the headliner and the star of our story. So if we
Mhm.
are trying to fade to black, our story has changed. What we were created to
Right.
be and who we are supposed to be is
Right.
changed because we allow and we second guessing who you are. That's the time that you need to pull away and find out again.
Hmm.
Again, we're going back to the beginning. We said, find out who you are, whose you are.
Yes, yes, yes. And now, I mean, and that's really powerful because, like you said, not just not just when you get to that negative, because it could actually be a positive situation for other people.
Yeah.
But although it's a positive situation, if you feel in yourself you need to walk away or you need that break, that still means you need that break.
Right.
A lot of times we that peer pressure tells us like, oh no, this is where you need to be, and no, I believe this, and hey pastor,
Hey,
and
mom.
I need to have this going on, and come on, come on, come on, and you like, no, I can't. It's going to seem awkward sometimes at first. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first because when you first step away, you're still connected. You still got like things on you. But as you get into that place, and as you breathe, and as you allow yourself to release those things, you'll feel a strength and a freedom to
Yeah.
allow you to do what you need to do. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't apologize. I've learned, how that's the hashtag unapologetic. I am not allowing uh, myself to fade to black because you may feel threatened. I did it too long. I really, you, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't because they're going to feel this way. Then I'm coming short of the glory. I'm coming short to where my blessing.
Right.
I'm coming too short of where I need to be. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to be apologizing for who I am becoming.
Right.
Okay, what I was is what I was. That's my past. And like we said
Right.
weeks ago, I'm not allowing my past to be my prison. So I'm going forward. So in
Yeah.
order for me again to be forward, I have to be in my solitude to strengthen myself, to get my mind correct, get my heart correct. Dad was calling. Mom, tell Dad he can't call me. But because I have allowed healing. Another thing, in solitude, we allow healing to take place. Some of us
Yes.
are so broken and shattered and hurt. And hurt people hurt people. I was one of the
Yes.
ones. I know what I'm talking about. Hurt people hurt people. So we have to learn to allow healing to take place so we can be better and know how to love each other right. And only
Right.
can happen while we're in our solitude.
You're right. You're right. And it's, I'm looking at the post, and I'm really grateful that y'all are really hearing this. Please share it. Please let
Yes, please
people
share.
know that we are here and that we are having this conversation. We would love to, talk with y'all more about different topics. Please post your questions and your comments, because that's why we're here.
Yes.
And in the midst of that, the importance of this conversation is to be reminded. Some of us, we already know this, but we forget because we get so caught up and we get so entwined in everyone else's life, and we get
Hmm.
so intertwined. Hey nephew, we get so intertwined into what's going on
We
with
get
everybody
callous.
else that we lose the fact that, you know, we need time for ourselves.
Exactly.
And like you said, being that being number one is so important, because the more we look at ourselves, the more we look to build ourselves, to strengthen ourselves, the stronger we can be to help our brothers and sisters. We can't help nobody if we weak.
Exactly. And that's why I say I love what you're the growth in you. I recognize the growth in you because you definitely you have a ministry of helps, but you also had so much more. And I always try to get you, there.
You do,
But the
yes.
thing is, I can only push you and pull you, but so much. You have to learn how to walk on your own. We all have to learn.
Yes.
And the thing is, don't rely on our pastors. Don't rely on our friends to get us to a level we need to get to. No, we need to get there
Right.
ourselves. Grow up. Get off the titty. Stop sucking and start eating some meat, and so we can grow to the next
Amen.
level. Like for
You
real.
right. You, girl, you so right. You so right. Oh my goodness. That is so true. And
Hey Terry.
I like, hey, when you said that, it was for me, it was not just, it was a lot of fear. And it was fear, not of like, oh, I can't step out, fear of disappointing people around me because they had this the platform, or they had this spot that they wanted me in, and they wanted me to be in a certain place, and I didn't want to disappoint anybody,
Right.
so I would do things and go, oh, I can't do that, because even though I really feel like I should be over here, I don't want to miss what they had for me. And what I was doing was I was allowing myself to be controlled by others. And so I'm so grateful to God that He gave me that freedom and that
Mm.
opportunity to learn about who I was, and that I had more in me. So I love you, and I tell you all the time I appreciate your push. But it's some others that push too. And I'm not saying that I'm where I'm supposed to be right now because I'm open to allow him to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, but you
And
also,
with that,
well, right, but I still push you. Don't be comfortable there
oh,
either. Don't,
oh,
but
right, yeah.
because you have to redeem, you have to make some time up.
Oh,
A
trust
lot
me,
of us have
I
to do.
agree.
All right, so right, yes, Britt, that's right. Terry, all right, hold on. Respond to somebody. Thank you, Terry. Terry, I want to see a picture.
Mhm.
I don't think I could. I don't know if I could bring more than one person on live, and I can't do it before our show, but I'll do it later on and test it. I'm in Berlin, in front. I'm about in front of the theater. I'm about to go to a premiere, and so I had to do my show though. They was like, "Well, we started 8." I was like, "Well, whatever. My show will end when it ends. I'll be there when I get in here." So
I understand because I'm in the office.
this is a charge we have, and we're going to keep this and do this every time. We're going to be at least
Yeah.
30 minutes or more. So
Yes.
yes, I am in Berlin.
Yes.
All right. So who else? I mean, any comments? Ella, we definitely Ella. She wants us to keep it. We never delete. We want people to come back and listen to what they missed. Please share. Please share. Please share. We talk about the power of solitude. Those that just came in late, the power of solitude. Learn
Yeah.
many things happen in the place of when you by yourself. So much things happen. So many things are revealed. So many things are revealed to not just people, but to you, first and
Right.
foremost, because you see
Hmm.
yourself. I remember a time years ago when I was in Switzerland and I was in a room by myself. And it was a place
Mm.
of solitude where I had a one-on-one with God. It was crazy. It was like and the song Thompson Community Singers sing, when I look through myself at myself through God's eyes.